36. Be healthy. A good health is the best blessing of Allah for a man. Physical exercise undoubtedly extends the longevity of a man. One's body remains all right if his food, sleep and physical exercise go on all right. The first and foremost condition for maintaining good health is to feel oneself happy. Good thinking acts like a tonic. Everybody should maintain congenial relation with other. Your mental health will remain all right if you engage yourself in interesting jobs. Spend most of your time with the cheerful, happy and humorous person and read the interesting books like comics and cartoons. Make fun, play games and cut jokes with the children. Become mentally light. A sound view of life is required for achieving physical soundness and mental peace. When a rhythm is created in between activeness and inactiveness of a person, his energy increases. Take care of your health and be social. Laughter for 1 minute is useful like a deep meditation for a few minutes, and smiling for 20 times is as useful as jogging for a few minutes. Laughter makes a man physically and mentally light. A poor but healthy man is happier than a rich but unhealthy man. Think in the morning, work at noon, eat in the evening and sleep at night. After lunch rest a while and after dinner walk a mile. Money is essential all right, but health is more valuable than money. Again, a sound mentality is more valuable than a sound physique. There is no wealth more valuable than health, and there is no happiness greater than satisfaction. A healthy man is hopeful, and a hopeful man is having everything. When you feel too much sleepy, the sleeping tendency will be removed if you stop breathing for a while. A regular rhythm should be there regarding rest and sleep. Night is for gaining energy through a sound sleep, and the day is for work. To a diligent man, sleep is the happiest matter. Too much eating and sleeping lessen one's longevity. Leave the habit of sleeping too much through a continuous practice. Early to bed and early to rise make a man healthy, wealthy and wise. Get up with the skylarks and go to bed with the sheep. Health and happiness live together. He is not doubt having a sound health who goes to sleep as soon as he goes to bed. He who can have a sound sleep is not doubt a happy man. He who can sleep soundly can think nicely. Sense of security is the most important condition for a sound sleep. Sleeping tendency of a healthy man remains at normal level. An unhealthy man will either sleep too much or too less. Only the sick persons and the saints are having no sleeping tendency. There is no enemy like a disease. Too much hunger, thirst or decrepitude are the 3 kinds of diseases. Laziness and illness are also the symptoms of decrepitude. Most of the sicknesses are concerned with mind. Most of the people become sick, out of the fear that they will be sick. Mental disease are more fatal than that of physical ones and are also greater in number. To carry mental dissatisfaction for long is injurious to health. A long-term sickness makes a man mentally upset. A patient thinks about nothing except his sickness. As excessive food creates excessive diseases, excessive medicines also creates new diseases. If you are not physically sound, even sugar or honey also be felt as poisonous to you. When somebody becomes physically ill, everything seems to be unhealthy and tasteless to him. Only the unhealthy person's dreams peculiar dreams. The 2 organs of a human body are the most well-known and powerful, those are heart and liver. Women are the worst enemies of heart, and wine is the worst enemy of liver. A coward searches for courage, a weak person searches for strength, an unhappy man searches for happiness in wine, but they get nothing but destruction. Wine shops can't make the good people bad, as church can't make bad people good. Bad smell comes from one's mouth, his money is wasted, his health breaks down and his sexual power is weakened due to drinking of wine and smoking. When somebody drinks the first peg of wine he drinks wine, when he drinks wine the second peg wine drinks wine, and when he drinks the third peg wine drinks him. Water is the only drink for a wise man. Buttermilk, plum and banana harm one's throat. Palm, tamarind and coral fruit harm one's eyesight. Spinach, sour and rice cooked overnight spoil the actions of medicines. If somebody does not take care of his health in time, soon he becomes physically disabled. The world is not an inn but is hospital from where nobody can go out alive. Medicine may be there for a disease or not. So we should search for it if it is there and should not worry if it is not there. Moral courage of mankind is the best curative medicine for all of their mental diseases. Mental treatment is more important than physical treatment. A strong desire to be recovered from a disease plays the most important role in recovering a disease. Patience and endeavor is required for recovering from a disease. Patience is the most important condition for recovering from a disease. Every disease has a remedy. If medicine is not applied appropriately, it creates a new disease. Rest and fasting are the best of all medicines. Food is for nourishment of health, exercise is for keeping the body all right, oxygen is the food of blood and music is the food of mind. A good physician at first wants to know about the food of a patient, then he wants to know about his nature and then about the symptoms of the disease. He is the best physician who knows about ineffectiveness and side effects of most of the medicines. Beware of a young physician and an old barber. Good physicians give 3 advices to their patients, those are take your food and take rest regularly and remain cheerful. Names of the 3 best physicians are, Dr. Less Eating, Dr. Less Speaking and Dr. Pleasers. Beware of these 3 things, too much eating, too much sleeping and too much talking. A good physician's eyes are like an eagle, mind is like a lion and hand like a woman. Nature, time and patience are the best physicians. A physician suppresses a disease and nature cures it. Body and mind of a person are inseparable, as such those should not be treated separately. Less eating keeps a body healthy, less sleeping keeps a soul sound and weeping takes man close to Allah. One can have a nice health, if we can have a nice mind. Pure food, open air and hard work are better than a mixture made by a chemist or a luxurious resort. A sound mind remains in a sound body. A mind has many things to do about a body in a sound health. A sound body is owned by a sound mind. If a mind thinks ugly about its body, the body will be ugly. The only way to find out a suppressed desire grown up in the subconscious mind of a conscious man or to discover one's mental distress, is to get the reactions of one's subconscious mind expressed in language through conversation. The relation between an individual and society is controlled by language. When somebody loses power of tolerance of suppression of his personal liberty by his surrounding rules and regulations, and as a result, his mental balance is disturbed and finally he becomes a mental patient. When conscious and subconscious minds of person conflict with his natural instincts, he suffers from mental disease. Mental diseases can be cured by replacing the leftover past or through application of medicines of amitriptyline and serotonin classes or applying electric shock. Mental diseases can also be cured by inhaling the strong pungent aroma of some herbs. Septilitis can also be cured in this way. Gray hair can be blackened by using some herbal powder. Reaction of herbal poison can be cured by taking old molasses. Looking at green trees and plants is not only good for eyes but it also cures many chronic diseases. Man does not die of diseases where herbal medicines are there. So long a man is having a sound health, death remaining away from him. So we should make use of such useful herbal medicines. Old men will remain physically sound so long proper medicines are given to them. Good diets can recover one's health quicker than a physician. Proper food is more useful than medicine. Prevention is better than cure. Not medical treatment but prevention of diseases is the first and foremost condition for remaining in sound health. We should always be careful so that water and air cannot be polluted and spread diseases around us. We should cover our mouths while sneeze, cough, and yawn so that germs cannot enter our mouth. We should take care of our bodies. Both the hair of woman and beard of man need equal care. But the only difference is that the former is should be cared for making it longer and denser and the latter is should be kept cleaned all the time. A woman should take care of her hair daily and a man should shave his face daily. Always keep your hair, mustache, beard and nails short. Keep your teeth, mouth, eyes, nose and ears clean. Keep the hairs of your armpits and that of below the navel shaved. Take bath every day. Use soap after every 3 days. Shave the hair below the navel after 10 days and shave your face every other day. Keep your armpits and side joints scented all the time. Always keep your body clean from all sides. He who is always having his hair combed nicely, forehead not squeezed, bright eyes, nice smile in his face, courteous look, non-offensive hands, broad chest, thin waist, erect posture, firm step, tasteful dress, clean eyes, ears and teeth, body without any bad smell, is an attentive listener, talks shortly and neutrally and behaves neutrally and wisely, is having a good personality and liked by all. A calm and clean life is better than rich foods. Chewing lemon and pomegranate treatise with honey removes fatigue and lakes out bad smell from within one's body. Using cosmetics regularly keeps one's skin soft and beautiful. Liveliness is the most effective source of doing work properly and quickly. When somebody is physically and mentally sound, his power of thinking is strengthened and he can accept any complicated matter as a simple one. Physical soundness is the most important factor for living peacefully in family as well as social lives. Coexistence of physical and mental sound health makes one's conduct well balanced and makes him a full-fledged man. Don't be luxurious or disinterested to everything, rather keep yourself physically and mentally strong and lively. Physical and mental soundness are dependent to each other. Physical and mental strength are essential for each other. If you are physically sound, you will be mentally sound. If you are not mentally sound, you won't be physically sound. As the moon can't show itself in a clouded sky, likely, if somebody is physically and mentally unhealthy, he can't enjoy any kind of pleasure. He who remains satisfied with a little, does not have any anxiety and takes a profession whichever is available, is having a sound health. A man having a sound health is really happy. All kinds of happiness depend on physical soundness. Where there is no pleasure, there is no healthy man. A life without pleasure is not a life at all. Cheerfulness is health and gloominess is sickness. As a human body regularly needs food and sleep, a human mind regularly needs acquiring knowledge, feeling pleasure and getting hearty feelings and sympathy. Walk regularly, take easily digestible foods and you will live long. Exercise not only keeps a man healthy but also extends his longevity. Cheerfulness also extends longevity. If you want to live long, remain cheerful all the time and enjoy the life. Don't allow anxiety to come closer. Those who can maintain peace of their minds and families don't have any such of nervous diseases. The shortest way to equity is to remain free from worries, and sleep is a kind of freedom. A sound soul is helpful for physical development, and a sound body develops and strengthens the mind and helps one to win the struggles of life. Try to think that your feet are your closest friends and thus you will be benefited. Your whole body will remain sound if you keep your head and feet strong. A good health depends on diligence only, and there is no other royal way of maintaining good health without diligence. A little physical work is also useful for health.